Welcome to Donald Duck's 50th birthday celebration.
Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Donald, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Donald Duck's 50th birthday is hosted by Dick Van Dyke.
Mickey and Minnie arrive with the cake. Daisy and Goofy bring Ludwig von Gray. Uncle Scrooge too.
Your birthday?
They sing, Dear Donald, happy birthday to you.
Only truly great stars have been able to celebrate 50 triumphant years in show business. The key to Donald's success is the fact that he is the most human of all cartoon characters. He's the one we can relate to most. In a moment, I'll be chatting with the living legend himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dick Van Dyke coming to you from Hollywood Burbank Airport here in Los Angeles, where the final preparations for the event of 1984 being made. It's obvious, even to the smallest child, that the moment America has been waiting for is about to arrive. Now, behind me stands Duck One, which will take Donald coast to coast on a whirlwind tour, culminating in a giant parade in his honor at Disneyland. Hey, what's going on? He's gone. Did anybody tell him he had an interview with me?
Come on, Donald. You know where the seatbelt goes. Love to show off, don't you?
Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, our exclusive interview with Donald will have to take place at a later time. Oh, this is just great. This is just swell. So what time's the next flight to Seattle?
When you quack like Donald Duck.
In the next hour, we'll see how the legendary American hero's 50th birthday is being celebrated around the world as Donald receives awards, medals, and keys to dozens of cities.
Can you quack?
Joining Dick tonight to wish Donald happy birthday will be these guest stars. Ed Asner, C-3PO, Bruce Jenner, Cloris Leachman, John Ritter, Kenny Rogers, R2-D2, Donna Summer, Andy Warhol, and Henry Winkler.
Happy birthday, Donald.
Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy birthday to you. I cry out loud. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I finally caught up with Donald Duck back at the Disney studio. His dressing room is just off Dopey Drive. Hi, Donald. I just wanted to congratulate you on your 50th birthday and to tell you that I personally have never had a hard time understanding you.
Thank you.
Beg pardon?
Mickey Mouse Rush. Did you get me this?
Well, did I get you that? No.
Then what did you get me?
Nothing. I forgot.
You forgot.
I was more concerned about the interview. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to mention your kind, lovable
Gone.
nature.
My sweet disposition.
You what?
My sweet disposition.
Oh, your feet are in position.
My sweet disposition.
Oh, your sweet disposition.
Yes, I've always had it. I remember the first time Mickey invited me to play with his band.
Well, that's not exactly how it happened. Donald seldom waited for invitations. He just jumped right in. And that started a rivalry with Mickey that's still going strong today. Like many controversial figures, Donald's actual birth date is shrouded in mystery. Rumor has it that although the egg was laid on Friday the 13th, March 1934, he wasn't hatched until June 9th, nearly 3 months later, which probably accounts for his belligerent nature. Even as a toddler, the outside world always had a way of getting at Donald.
Oh, baby boy.
Of course, everyone thought these temper tantrums were simply childhood growing pains, and they hoped that as he grew up and as his beak acquired a little more character, that his attitude might soften up a little. And it did. But just a little.
Shut up! I can't stand it!
An explosive personality like Donald's was a natural for Hollywood and the silver screen. Today, Donald is honored for being one of the film world's true giants.
He's debonair, got savoir-faire. He's everywhere. Oh! Our friend Donald, he dresses neat, just can't be beat. Taps his happy feet. Our friend Donald.
Donald was immortalized here at Hollywood's Chinese Theater when his webbed feet were captured forever in cement. No wonder he's long been one of our favorite movie idols. You know, you can tell immediately from the way an actor walks or talks if he's destined for stardom. And even from Donald's debut appearance in The Wise Little Hen, it was obvious he had just the right amount of charm to capture the public's attention. That performance led to bigger and bigger roles. It was just a matter of time before greats and non-greats were begging him for favors and autographs.
Well, you should get careful.
And you're Donald Duck.
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck? Soon, Donald was a full-fledged star, living the big life, adored by millions, hobnobbing with celebrities, ignoring his old friends.
John telephone. Hello.
Hello, Donald. This is Walt.
What? Not who?
Disney.
Disney? Oh, my.
If it weren't for Walt Disney's extraordinary creativity, there'd be no Donald, or Mickey for that matter, two of the most popular and best-loved cartoon characters.
One of the greatest satisfactions in our work here at the studio is the warm relationship that exists within our cartoon family. Mickey, Pluto, Goofy, and the whole gang have always been a lot of fun to work with. But like many large families, we have a problem child. You're right, it's Donald Duck. Come on out.
No, sir. Get me out of it.
Oh, come on, Donald. You'll enjoy this next demonstration.
No. Absolutely not.
Donald, the people are waiting.
Let 'em wait.
Hello. No matter how sophisticated our civilization becomes, clarity of speech and enunciation will remain vitally important to the understanding of languages of the future. Forms of life which do not possess these qualities are, in my humble opinion, doomed. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule, in particular the voice of Donald Duck, Mr. Ducky Nash. R2 understands him perfectly, or so he says. No, I haven't forgotten. Happy birthday, Mr. Duck, and Mr. Nash.
Here's Clarence Ducky Nash in 1942 recording Donald the Opera Star. Nash's unique and wonderful voice is one of the keys to Donald's continued success.
I've done the voice of Donald Duck for the last 50 years. The duck and I have always gotten along, except for that one time when he was at the studio reading his fan mail.
Dear Donald, I can't understand a word you say. Yes, Mr. Duck?
Send my voice in here.
Your voice? Oh, Clarence Nash. Yes, I'll send him right in.
Hi, Donald. Boy, what a beautiful day for the little creatures.
What's good about it?
Why, the birds are singing.
Read this.
Can't understand me.
Me, you fathead.
Oh, can't understand you. Must be that flat beak of yours. Can't mouth the words right.
Why, you pigs and bread, you just don't articulate.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen to this.
Piggy pepper, sorry. Can't understand it myself. I'm gonna give me a new voice.
And that's exactly what Donald did in this 1947 cartoon where he bought some magic pills.
I wonder if you will really help my voice. Well, guess one way to find out. Well, why don't you?
Say something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
I can talk. I can talk. I can talk. Oh, boy, I can talk.
Hooray! Hooray! Daisy. Daisy, I can talk. Now, I'll surprise her. I'll go out and sell all my brushes, and then, being a success, I'll ask Daisy to... marry me. I waited all my life for this moment. I will now go in and ask her to be my... My dear fellow, I can't understand a word you say.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from Duck 1. We switch you now live to the control tower.
Duck 1, this is the tower. Your go for final approach, heading 12 degrees south-southwest. Come to 5,000 feet, over.
We don't have that many feet.
I didn't quite copy your last...
Boy, this is fun, Chip. I've never flown an airplane before. Don't know what you're doing.
We've routed other traffic away. You're cleared for landing immediately. Get that plane down here this minute.
Donald Duck's birthday tour is rolling on. Fans have been gathering since early morning for a glimpse of their hero. Stay tuned for the celebrated Duck's imminent arrival.
Next, Donald's lovable animated family joins the celebration.
Every time Duck 1 touched down, thousands of enthusiastic fans rolled out the red carpet for their hero. Donald didn't invent the verb to party, but he sure knows how to throw one. 14 cities in 4 days, and the crowds just got bigger and bigger.
The main love interest in Donald's life is the one, the only, Daisy. They've been together for some 47 years now. Their respect for one another has ripened with age. Daisy is the only duck that can match Donald in spirit, temperament, and most importantly, keep up with that duck on the dance floor.
Womp bom loom bom 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 to the boot, oh root, to the boot, oh I got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she do to me. To the booty, oh Rudy. 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 Bop, bop, loom, bop, lop, bam, boom.
What a dancer.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. How beautiful.
Donald first met Daisy on a trip to Mexico in 1937. Although they never married, they have enjoyed their share of foul play. In the heartthrob Daisy, Donald finally met his match. It's no surprise that Donald has never married. Just getting up in the morning to that voice would drive any sane duck quackers. Although he has enjoyed an ongoing romance with Daisy, and his three nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, spend a good deal of time with him, Donald is still basically a loner. To understand why, we consulted the noted psychiatrist, Professor Ludwig Van Dyke, who has delved into Donald's personality on more than one occasion.
Psychoanalyzing a mixed-up duck was the most confusing case in all my 40 years of practicing psychiatry. After 76 consultations, he was getting nowhere. I was getting somewhere. I was getting as confused as he was. But I knew that somewhere in Mr. Duck's subconscious lay the answer. Please, Mr. Duck, are you sure you left nothing out?
Well, just one little thing. I do have a slight temper.
What's that? I can't understand a word you say.
I said I have a temper, get it? Don't you understand English?
A temper? Oh, that's good. Now we're really getting somewhere. That's beautiful. Oh, please tell me all about it.
Well, for example, yesterday when I went over to Daisy's house,
Duck had a slight temper, all right. No wonder his road to romance was so rocky. Oh, what a beautiful temper. At last I found the cause of all your phobias.
You have?
Control that temper and your phobias will disappear and you will have a beautiful voice.
Daisy, it's the new me.
I'm cured. The case was closed. A triumph for modern psychiatry. Come in, please.
Dr. Van Dyke, I'm so delighted that I'd like to pay my bill in full.
Oh, there's no hurry, but I'll take it.
Oh, it'll be worth every cent, I assure you. $1,340. Oh, this is outrageous.
Please, hold yourself. Relax, take it easy. Dr. Wilson, remember, you're cured.
You black, good drummer. You big crap.
Although Donald never had any children of his own, he is filled with paternal instincts. This unexpected side of his character first showed itself when he adopted his three young nephews. And from that moment on, He worked nobly, making one sacrifice after another to bring them up in the great tradition of the American family.
If Donald could take it, he also knew how to dish it out. And on his nephew's birthday, he decided to show Huey, Dewey, and Louie a really good time.
Surprise, boys! We're gonna see some of my pictures. Oh, no! Mickey Mouse, how get them in here? We want to see Mickey Mouse. No, definitely not. Oh, gee. Oh, all right. Give it up, Mickey Mouse. Huh. Okay, right.
Unlike Mickey, Donald didn't have his own TV show, and he never let anyone forget it.
Oh, come on, Uncle Donald, be a good sport.
I grew up on Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. In fact, the Mickey Mouse Club was my favorite television show. I'd come home straight from school and I'd turn it on before I'd close the front door. I've got to admit, I was always rooting for Donald. He was bad, and I loved him for it.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Come along and sing your song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Forever let us hold our banner high. High, high, high. Come along and sing your song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Take two. Take three. Take 14.
We visited the renowned artist Andy Warhol at his studio in New York, where he's working on a new painting celebrating Donald's golden anniversary.
The brilliance of Walt Disney and his team of animators was to take a creature as ordinary as a duck and make him so human. Although Walt just wanted to create a long-lasting character, he succeeded so well. Donald has become not only an institution, but a work of art.
Animation is a 20th century art form. 24 paintings are needed for every second of screen time. Sound is also critical, as Walt Disney explains.
Sound helps to give the character plausibility in two ways. First, by giving him an appropriate voice.
Oh, that's very, very true.
Second, we must have convincing sound effects. And now, Donald, would you mind helping with a demonstration?
Oh, sure. I'll be glad to. What do I do?
Take off your hat and face the audience. Now you take a real heavy object, say something weighing 3 or 4 tons. This can produce some very plausible effects, both audible and visual. First, the sound, which was made by letting a steel tank drop 10 feet onto the concrete floor of an empty swimming pool, with reverberation added. And now let's observe the pictorial result of our experiment.
That's really only half the story. Actually, it's more complicated than that. I'm here at the Disney Studios animation department to try and unravel the mystery of how Donald Duck comes to life. Why can't I see something happen? You know, all the ducks look exactly the same.
Oh, no, each one is different. See this one? The foot's off the ground. Now we take one picture. This next one, the foot's down. You see?
Well, I get the idea, but I still, Donald hasn't moved.
Just a minute, big boy.
That's great.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Now look. First, my foot is up here. See?
Uh-huh.
Then, it's down here. Understand?
Now I get it.
Then this,
Yeah,
and this,
I see.
and that. See?
Yeah, gotcha.
When I'm going faster, I'm working. Get it?
Now I get it.
Now in this picture, I'm a farmer, see? I'm doing that to milk the cow. Oh, that Donald had a farm. How am I doing? Oh, that Donald had a farm.
Now if you could just afford singing lessons.
Stay tuned for memorable highlights of Donald's fabulous movie career.
Few actors or actresses have been blessed with a career as Donald was created for movie theaters, and that's why he really shines on the big screen.
Who's got the sweetest disposition? One guess who never starts an argument, who never shows a bit of temperament, who's never wrong but always right, who never dream of starting a fight, who gets stuck with all the bad luck. No one but Donald Duck.
The highlight of the film festival was a rare screening of Donald's full-length features, Tres Caballeros and Saludos Amigos. The U.S. State Department enlisted Donald's aid to help foster good relations with our neighbors in South America. He was joined on screen by two Latin hosts, Mexico's Panchito and Brazil's Jose Carioca.
We have stars to guide us, guitars here beside us, to play as we go. And fun so we may be, when some Latin baby says yes, no, or maybe. Each day is for
In the mid-40s, the technique of combining animation and live action was a major breakthrough. Here's how Donald's birth was explained to South American audiences.
What happened? Where am I? What's going on around here?
Donald is a patriot. And when his country called during World War II, Donald answered, but he didn't just answer to Donald. He answered to Donald Fauntleroy Duck. Fauntleroy. Well, every good duck has a middle name, you know. And the Army was so stunned by this information, they forgot to discharge him for some 40 years. 40 years. And the duck worked his way up, all the way up, to sergeant.
Like every other honorable GI, Donald suffered through his induction.
before. The bugler blows, I can't get 'em up at 7:15. But if you're tired, stay right there and sleep until 11. Oh, the Army's not the Army anymore. They've got a lot of folks to The gals are really cuties, and entertaining these co-eds is part of your regular duties. Ba-rum-ba-da-dum, oh, the Army's not the Army anymore.
While Donald was one of the first to sign up for duty, he was the last soldier to be discharged from World War II service. Donald's love of a good fight and his determination in the face of overwhelming odds were never put to better use than during World War II. A mascot and a morale builder, Donald's picture was used on over 400 military insignia. And yet, because of his everyman character, he was able to portray some of the frustrations and the anxieties and hopes that everyone shared. He made 6 films dealing with wartime experiences, and the most famous was unquestionably Der Fuhrer's Face, in which his worst fears were almost realized. Donald's chilling nightmare had him even serving in Hitler's army.
When the Führer says, wie ist the master race? We heil, right in the Führer's face. When the Führer says, we never will be slaves. We heil, but still we work like slaves.
I'm going mad! Stop!
For this fine performance, Donald received an Oscar.
Am I glad to be a citizen of the United States of America?
Walt and Donald received many awards, including a Master of Arts.
Well, Donald, do you think this education is going to bother us now? Do you think it might be the start of our downfall? What do you think?
No, people can learn from me.
Now, we did learn a lot from Donald. More than any other Disney creation, he became the spokesduck for several generations. His inquisitive nature made him a wonderful teacher, and his educational films became classics. They still are.
What we often learned from Donald was what not to do. He made films like How to Have an Accident in Your Home and How to Have an Accident at Work. He also showed us how to be a litterbug. Even when Donald did something right, like inventing the wheel, he didn't necessarily know what he was doing. Did you, Donald?
No, what is it?
Donald's crowning achievement in the field of education was Mathemagic Land. Here he introduced us to the world of mathematics, where even trees had square roots.
What are you? Square roots. Where am I?
Mathemagic Land.
Mathemagic Land? No.
You'll find mathematics in the darndest places. There is mathematics in music, in art, and you can find mathematics in games, too.
Games? Oh, boy.
The baseball field is a diamond. Football is played on a rectangle divided by yard lines. Basketball is a game of circles, spheres, and rectangles.
When I won the 1976 Olympic decathlon, I was ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. And then all of a sudden, I started hearing some rumors that Donald Duck was claiming my victory. I couldn't believe it. Why was he doing this? And then all of a sudden, I ran into him one day, and he explained to me that he had won the Duck-cathlon. Well, any way you look at it, Donald Duck is a good sport, especially when it comes to covering all his bases.
This is the important pitch. The pitcher is taking plenty of time, rubs up the ball, glances over to first, the second, the third, and there's the pitch. Swing, and a miss. He's out.
Few sports superstars have ever brought the crowd to its feet the way Donald Duck has. Despite his small stature and his rather meager talents, his courage, his determination, and often blind rage have been responsible for some of the sports world's greatest moments.
Not me. Him. One.
Oh, the guy's yellow! I am too. Let's go home. Will you show him what you got?
Oh, no, the punk's glass jaw.
The winner. Donald's arch nemesis was a pair of mischievous chipmunks, Chip and Dale. Forever a sports enthusiast, Donald also developed a truly unique style of bullfighting.
Still to come, Donald's giant birthday parade at Disneyland.
You're at the United Nations, where every nuance, every intonation must be accurately translated, or over 90% of the interpreters we polled refused to even hazard a guess as to what Donald Duck was saying. Still, it hasn't dampened his popularity. He regularly appears in over 75 countries. In Scandinavia, he's called Kalianka. In Italy, he's Paparino. In Brazil, Pato Donald. But as Walt Disney said, Donald's international because no one can understand him in any language.
In every country.
Donald's image has appeared on the stamps of a dozen different nations. So it's not surprising that this year, his 50th birthday was celebrated around the world, from Denmark to Japan, from Italy to England.
Feliz cumpleaños, bon anniversaire.
O tanjobi o medeto.
Which means happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. There's a party.
Donald's cartoons have been translated into 8 foreign languages. Here's Donald in Spanish, French, Swedish,
Hallå du kransen tillbaka! Stopp! Ut!
and Japanese.
悪いドナルド。すべてお前のせいだぞ。俺じゃない。撃たないでくれ。Hello?
Daisy, this is Dick. Could you cook something up for me to give to Donald at the end of the show?
No problem.
Oh, darling, that's good.
I'm going crackers,
And you can come along.
I'm going crackers.
Just sing this little song, oh yeah, sing this little song.
Now standing on my head, it saves my shoes from wear and tear. And I seldom look in mirrors, cause I know I'm always there. I'm not going rutabagas, pretzels, kumquats, grapes and cheese, or bagels or bologna, and hold the onions, please. I refuse to go bananas, you can't make an ape of me. And no cashews, there's just one place I will be. Because I'm going crackers, and you can come along. I'm going crackers. Just sing this little song, oh yeah, sing this little song. Here we go.
Donald was born an actor. So his knowledge of other lines of work was basically nil. But ignorance is a great equalizer. If he didn't know this, he didn't know that either. Donald was truly a duck of all trades.
Here I am, you naked people. Stand up and person. Star of stage, screen, radio, and now, television.
Who's got the sweetest disposition? One guess who? Who never temper never starts an argument, who never shows a bit of temperament, who's never wrong but always right, who never dream of starting a fight, who gets stuck with all of that luck. No one but Donald Duck.
Donald has always been ahead of his time. He, Goofy, and Mickey Mouse were the world's first Ghostbusters in this 1937 cartoon entitled Lonesome Ghosts.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Uh-oh. Sure you can't take it, you big sissy.
Let's go behind the scenes to see the great artist preparing himself for a major role.
All right, everybody, take your places.
Oh, golly, this is it.
Mic close up, Joe. Get those lights in place, boys. Let's have it quiet. This is a take.
Production 1313, take one.
All right, Mr. B. Action.
Always an innovative duck, Donald knew how to avoid Jaws long before it was popular to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Disneyland, the last stop on Donald's triumphant tour, where he'll be saluted with a massive ticker tape parade. He covered 14 cities in 4 days, but as far as I can tell, the plucky little duck is holding up just fine. It's funny, but Donald seems just as fresh as the day he started, and not a day older than the day he was born. Well, sounds like the parade's starting now, so let's go to it.
Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. Hey Donald, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday to you. He's funny, charming, our fine feathered friend. Today's his birthday, best wishes we send. He's full of surprises, whacks everyone up. He's crazy for Daisy, he's our Donald Duck. Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. Hey Donald, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday to you. Mickey and Minnie arrive with the cake. Daisy and Goofy bring Ludwig von Gray. Dewey and Louie and Uncle Scrooge too. Your birthday. They sing, Dear Donald, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. I kind of loud. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday to you. There's a party today. A once a year occasion. A party is coming his way. Donald's birthday celebration. Kind of loud. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday to you. Donald, we thank you for the joy that you bring. So have a great birthday. Now everyone sing. Happy birthday, it's Donald's birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday, it's Donald's We're having birthday. A party.
Hey, Donald! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thanks, kid. I love you.
Me too, it's great. We'll be
right back when Dick gives Donald a special birthday surprise.
Boy, Donald, those fans of yours are something else.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't have missed this for anything in the world. I didn't get you a present, but... But I did bring you this.
Oh, good.
Ah, make a wish.
I did.
Donald, this is one of the best 50th birthday parties I've ever been to.
Better than Mickey's?
Better than Mickey's. Now, come on, Donald, let's not...
It was true.
Donald!
I had an airplane. He didn't have an airplane.
I can't believe him. Congratulations, Donald, for entertaining us for 50 years. Of all the cartoon characters, you're the one we can relate to the most, because in you, we see so much of ourselves. We love you, Donald.
A super way to spend Saturdays is with all your favorite friends. Watch Saturday Super Cave, The Get Along Gang, Pole Position, Dungeons and Dragons, Pryor's Place, Muppet Babies, Captain Kangaroo, The Shirt Tails Gang, The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show, and Charlie Brown and the Gang. Saturday morning on CBS.